Assalamualaikum and salam sejahtera. My name is Mohd Hasmirulfiqa, matric number 56699. Today I will present my final year project 2. The topic is IT Asset Management System. Let me recap my project for final year project 1. IT Asset Management System is a web-based application that manages the record of the company inventory for the Sarawak Consolidated Industry Berhad. This system will help the SCIB staff in IT department manage the IT equipment record. Currently, the method of keeping the equipment record is done by manually, such as with hard copy paper, and offline, that is by using Microsoft Excel system. By proposing this system, it can help the staff in IT department to manage the hardware record and handle the data more efficiently using this system. The background review. This proposed system came from my internship that I have taken in third year. Currently, SCIB has not used any software that control all the IT asset, and it is processed manually for every task. The company keep track their equipment through Microsoft Excel, and this method has a higher chance in data loss because it has no backup server and it is stored only in one device. Another problem that was encountered by the staff with this traditional method is some data or information is kept in hard copy file using pen and paper method. This method is very hard for growing companies that have multiple branches. This situation took a long time to search, and the hardware information due to the data was stored in multiple spreadsheets, and some hardware are not recorded properly. The problem statement is SCIB has not used any software that control all the IT asset, and it is processed manually for every task. The problem in this situation is every data is not stored in a safe way and properly, consume more time to save, update, and access to information. Difficult to generate lists from the available information for management to make accurate and good decisions. From this situation, I came out with a suggestion to overcome the problem by developing a web-based IT asset management system. My proposed solution, IT asset management system, is a process of securing data in a system and centrally managing information of IT asset in a database. The objective of this project is to develop a web-based application for asset in IT department to create effective, easy to manage, maintainable, and reliable to IT asset. Lastly, to evaluate the usability of the proposed web application. The scope from my project is system is used by admin in IT department only. The system can insert, delete, and update information. Easy to access its information. Easily generate lists of assets for management to make decision. Admin get notification for deadline of rental asset. Comparison existing project and the proposed system. I have do some research of the similar existing project, which is project right control stock management, Bunga Raya inventory system, asset manager web edition, and my proposed system, which is IT asset management system. The methodology that I will use for my project is rapid application development. Rapid application development is a model mainly focused on prototyping and interactive development with less planning involved. Already give a real experience in real environment of the entire system via the interaction with the developer prototype and give a quick feedback what need to be improved on the system. Project requirement. This section will discuss more detail about the project requirement for this application. To develop or build this web-based application, I have collected some important information to develop the application and gain more ideas based on requirements given. In this project, the requirements have been provided and described in categorized section. I have categorized my collection based on user requirement, software requirement, hardware requirement, functionality requirement, and non-functionality requirement. Analysis and design. In this section, I have created diagrams for my project. For activity diagram, the admin need to log in the system. Then it will direct to home page. In home page, the user can choose whether to add hardware, edit hardware, delete hardware, or view list of the record. Then lastly, user can log out. For entity relation diagram, there are 5 tables that I have created in this system. Hardware table, category, users, department, and location. System implementation. This chapter will show the result of the development of the proposed project. The proposed system is a web-based system that centralizes all information in a database is called IT Asset Management System. This is the link for the proposed system. Firstly, you need to put the username and password. In this dashboard, it will show a list of items that will expire in 1 week. Some of the hardware rental have the expiry date. So that's why it will tell you what item will expire in a week. Then on the site navigation, we can see hardware list, user list, and others. In here, more information for the system lah. In hardware list, as you can see here, a user can add new record, generate report, and can view list of hardware record here. To add the new record, we have to click add, then fill in the form, serial number 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, description, (22-inch) monitor, LCD, expiry date maybe on 2022 July 13. Select user. The user here we can see which user will be using the uh, hardware. For example, Nancy, and category LCD monitor. Okay. Lastly, click save. It will show an update to say the new record have been added successfully. Then here you can search for the item that we have been added. This one, G56H8 22-inch LCD Nancy monitor. We can also edit or delete the record. For example, edit. Here we can edit the serial number. For example, test 123. Then lastly, click update. Then it will notify the set new record have been updated successfully. And we double check and see if it have been yes. The record for Nancy Pang has been updated. Or we can delete the record. Then the system will notify and say, are you sure to delete this record? Click OK. Then the item will be deleted. Cancel, it will back to this system. We can also have a function of sorting sorting the attribute of the hardware. For example, description or serial number, or choose the category here. For additional function, here we have search box that we can search for the any record that we want. For example, we type Betty, then it will show the user Betty, all hardware that used by Betty. Or we can search 22. Then it show 22-inch of monitor here on the description. Or we want to search the ID 1 3 or 2013. Then it show the exact item ID 2013 here. Okay, this system also have the new function of generate report. First, you click generate report, then click PDF. Then the system will automatically convert the list of the hardware and convert it to PDF file. Next, this function also can enable us easier for the admin to print out their report. The table can show up to 10 entries, and after 10 entries we have to go to the next page to see more records. Lastly, if after using the system, the user can log out and it will back to the login page. I have kept all my system information in the database that in PHP my admin. Equipment assigned. Database. Okay. Here is the database. Here is all the information in the database are kept. Okay. For testing and evaluation, on 21st May in 2021, I have contacted a staff from IT department in Sarawak Consolidated Industry Berhad has involved in conducting the testing on the proposed system. In this part, I will explain briefly about IT asset management system and how does it work. Then Mr. Muhammad Rashidi bin Sareh will test the system functionality, which is add, review, edit, delete, search, sorting, and lastly, generate report. Since the current pandemic, it is difficult to meet with Mr. Rashidi, so I have decided to create a Google form for a tester evaluate the proposed system. Mr. Rashidi have been give a positive feedback on the IT asset management system with a high rating given in the usability test. This is the usability test from the Google form. The usability test is measured in terms of effectiveness, efficiency, and satisfaction of the user when using IT asset management system. The user, which is an IT executive of Sarawak Consolidated Industry Berhad, have been involved in this evaluation process. Achievement in proposed system. I have achieved all the objective of the project. The first objective is to create a web-based platform for asset management. I have developed the system are already done and test for the user, which is Mr. Rasidi, the staff of IT department of Sarawak Consolidated Industry Berhad. The second objective is to ease the staff for the process of insert, view, update, and delete the hardware record. The system has a database that store all the hardware record to ease the admin for managing the IT asset. Last and not least, to evaluate the usability of the proposed web application. The functionality and usability testing are conducted by Mr. Rasidi by testing the system function and fill in the survey for evaluate and usability of the web-based management system on managing and storing the inventory in IT department. Conclusion and future work. This project is properly done and developed following the proposed design prototype. The project has achieved all the objectives and considered a success. However, there are room for improvement of the IT asset management system, such as the system may include a QR code for storing and hardware information in a system database. The system also may have a notification module to notify the admin through email regarding any information change in the system. This is the reference. That's all for me. Thank you.